Your numbers look amazing. Your team is crushing it. And yet, customers are leaving, quality is dropping, and everyone's exhausted. Congratulations. You might be winning the metric, but losing the mission. Suppose a manager in a maintenance shop has set a goal of reducing the rebuild time by 30%. The whole team will get a big bonus if they hit it. The supervisor shares this information with the whole team. But then the supervisor realizes that some of the rebuild time can be reclassified as setup. This is what gaming the system looks like, optimizing for how you're measured and not for what really matters. Now, the metric looks good, but the work never changes. Maybe it even gets worse. This creates a leadership problem. Your people aren't bad, they're just adaptive. That's because systems teach behavior. Incentives drive behavior. Behavior drives results. We get what we reward. Gaming the system can happen for many reasons. If our goals are misaligned, then we're rewarding the wrong thing. If we've created a fear-based culture, then people are afraid of losing status by not making the goal. Of course, if people don't know why they're doing things, they'll focus on the only thing they have, the scoreboard.
The focus is no longer on what matters, but only the goal. In the end, we may have reached our goal, but our customer is waiting and frustrated.
Leadership isn't about getting people to try harder. It's about making the right thing the easiest thing.
It looks like the team is doing great. They reached their goal, didn't they?
But the customer is still waiting and frustrated.
This is the trap. Leaders start managing the measurement rather than the reality. We become focused on the wrong things and customers are not satisfied.
In a 1975 paper, Charles Goodhart, a British economist, noted that when the government tries to regulate the economy based on a specific statistical trend, people adjust their behavior and the trend disappears.
As a leader, how do you deal with that?
The first step is to realize the system, not the people, are broken. Be curious, not judgmental. Engage your team and help them find the cause and solution to the issue. Next, use a scoreboard rather than a single metric. One metric can be gamed. A system of metrics shows you a better picture. On-time delivery becomes a better metric than rebuild time. In the end, this is the one that matters the most. Tracking rebuild time is important, but only because it supports the delivery goal. Establish guardrails that can support your metrics and keep you on track. You can even add secondary metrics that further support the primary metrics. Be careful, though. It is easy to get carried away with this. If your scoreboard becomes too complex and time-consuming, it really becomes useless. Or it becomes its own problem.
As a leader, our goal is to build a system that measures the performance that will help us reach what really matters. It can't be just about making the numbers. That comes from building trust with your team. They have to know why the numbers are important.
Here are 5 techniques that you can use to build a good scoreboard. Use paired metrics. For example, how fast you make something is irrelevant if the quality is poor. Taking safety shortcuts in the name of speed can lead to disaster. I will say it again. Measure the output, not the proxy. How long a rebuild takes is not as important as customer satisfaction. Add guardrails and audits to keep your team accountable. Set clear expectations of the limits that are expected and define the reactions when those limits are reached.
This is not micromanagement. The team must have the autonomy to react to the guardrails. Consistent monitoring and verification of the results must be shared between management and the workforce.
Guardrails also let you see when a problem is coming. The best problems are the ones dealt with before they become a problem. Reward learning and growth. If your team can tell the truth without consequences, they will surface problems before they become major issues. Celebrate the person who says this metric is misleading. Design your metrics to be achievable and to echo what really matters. Respect your team and reflect that dignity in the metrics you use.
Gaming thrives in fear.
Performance thrives in psychological safety and clarity. Build a culture where people don't have to game the system to survive.
A few weeks later, the numbers tell a different story. Rebuild times are better, but on-time delivery is 100%, and the customers are happy.
Hitting numbers is not a leadership skill. Building a system where those numbers mean something to your team is. If you lead a team, or even if you don't, ask yourself this question today. How could someone gain this metrics? Then fix the system before it fixes you.
Thank you for watching this video. If you found it interesting, please click the like button. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe. It really helps out the channel.